Did you guys know that according to Julia Samolo in the article 10 Fantastic Vegan Facts, published in 2014, every hour in the United States, 500,000 animals are killed for their meat? Hello, I'm Anthony Strazza, and through research and personal experience from once being a vegan, I would like to show you reasons as to why you should become a vegan. Many people include meat in their daily diet, but do not know the harm it causes to different areas of the world. Today, I'm going to tell the class the three main reasons as to why they should become vegan. 1. To help the animals. 2. To help the environment. And 3. To benefit your own health. First, let me define a vegan diet. A vegan is a person who does not eat or use any animal products. This means no meat or any dairy products such as cheese or eggs. And if the vegan is extremely serious, he or she will not wear any clothes that was made with any animal fur or skin. The first main reason why you should consider becoming a vegan is to save the lives of the animals that are being killed and turned into meat that people consume. All animals have a right to life. What a lot of people don't know is that these animals get abused and are forced to live in small, confined areas. Doug Gurian-Sherman states in the article The Untold Cost of Confined Animal Feeding Operations, published in 2008, that about 50% of meat produced in the United States comes from confined animal feeding operations. These are filthy, overcrowded areas where the animals are deprived of veterinary care, sunlight, and exercise. These animals often experience pain, injury, discomfort, fear, and malnutrition. The animals that are killed have an average life expectancy of about 10 to 20 years, but are killed for food production anywhere from 6 weeks old to 4 years old. With today's technology, animals are given hormones to make them grow bigger at a faster rate. This at times can make the animal so big to the point where they can't move because they are not ready to handle their size. When it comes time to kill the animals, it is not done so in the fastest way possible or the least harmful way for the animal. Often, animals are beaten and then shot and left to suffer until they die. These ways are extremely cruel, and becoming vegan will help put a stop to all of these abusive and careless actions. Another main reason why you should consider becoming a vegan is to help clean and better the environment. According to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization in the article Livestock's Long Shadow, Environmental Issues and Options, published in 2011, raising animals for food creates 18% of the global greenhouse gases. Although raising animals leads to a lot more other than the emission of greenhouse gases. Meat production greatly contributes to global warming, deforestation, widespread pollution, species extinction, and water scarcity. Creating harmful gases like carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide while raising animals to make into food has a serious effect on the environment and the climate change. This then leads me to my visual aid. Here I have a chart of the CO2 emissions represented in tons of CO2 emitted from things that people may do on a day-to-day basis. But most importantly, the chart compares the CO2 emissions of an average United States diet that includes meat to a vegan diet. As you can see, the vegan diet produces way less CO2 than your average United States diet. Your average United States diet emits 1.9 tons of CO2, while a vegan diet emits 0.4 tons of CO2. Other common activities that produce CO2 emissions that are represented in this graph are driving different types of cars, such as a Suburban, which produces the most CO2 emissions, followed by driving a Camry. The graph also shows CO2 emissions from flying 2 round trips and lighting your home with 2 different types of light bulbs. Following a vegan diet will definitely have an impact on benefiting the environment as a whole. My last major reason to consider becoming a vegan that I will discuss today is to benefit your own health. Once you become a vegan, you will begin to notice an instant change in the way you feel. Becoming vegan will eliminate all dietary cholesterol from your diet. This alone will benefit the function and productivity of your heart. Becoming vegan also gives yourself a 33% reduced risk of a premature death. In a 12-year Oxford study that was started in 2003, Timothy Key reported in the article Top 10 Reasons for Going Veggie that vegans outlive meat livers by 6 years. Over time, vegans tend to be leaner, have lower percentages of body fat, and have a lower body mass index. Considering this, vegans are a lot less likely to receive weight-related diseases such as diabetes. Vegans also have a reduced risk of heart disease, lower blood pressure, a lower mortality rate, and a reduced risk of prostate cancer. Considering all of these health benefits, becoming a vegan will help you feel better and will help protect you from possible future disease. Imagine what things would be like if a majority of the population were to go vegan. The animals would be safer and not abused or killed as much for the production of food. The environment would be a lot healthier and cleaner, with producing less harmful gases to emit into the atmosphere. You, as a person, will also become extremely healthy, and your body will thank you in the long run when you get older and don't have to worry about any diseases. To conclude, I talked about how becoming a vegan can help farm animals, help better the environment, and help benefit your own health. Animals are abused and killed more often than you think. And before you make your next food choice, consider what I discussed throughout my main points. Now that you have a better idea of what is done to create meat for a normal-based diet and the results from creating that meat, hopefully you will decide to become a vegan and follow a vegan diet. Thank you. I'm Anthony Strazza.